Yeah, they're right there, yep.
Any letters?
Yep.
Okay.
I got them, yep.
Well, maybe you can start it though.
I'll start it.
Yeah.
I better get over it in my
And your throne.
throne.
She has to get up. Well, we're upside right, so that's a plus.
Oh.
You can sit if you want to sit. Here, you know.
Where's the
What?
remote?
Oh, her remote.
I can't.
Your remote.
Which one does the volume? Is it this one? On the TV?
On the TV, just
Yeah.
set it off.
Oh, okay.
Off. I always forget that. Because I don't hear it. That hat is lovely, Gwen.
I know, I like it. Like Fugan's.
What's your fascinator?
Yeah. Fugan's hat. She put it on.
It clips on. It's very well designed to sit on the side of your head.
What girl doesn't need a fascinator? That's lovely.
See, there you
It
are.
suits you.
Okay. So we don't have the other version.
Not today.
Okay.
Vertical version?
Yes, this is how it's
Here,
going to be today.
you can come over
You
and
can
be
sit here if you want. Give me a minute.
and announce who you are, because then they know.
Okay.
Are we live?
Oh, we're live.
Oh,
Oh, we're all live.
We are.
Okay. Hello.
do we look live?
We have an imported guest. Go ahead.
I'm Nancy from Texas, and I wanted to come up and see the donkeys and all the fun that ensues.
And she's here. Okay, the donkeys are here. The donkeys came, 23 donkeys in one trailer. Great big long trailer, stock trailer. A lot of them are small. But 23 is a lot of
That was
donkeys.
fun. That was fun.
He was telling me how much water they'd gone through in the 2 days to get here. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And he had quite a mess to clean, not a mess, but a manure. The things people do. Okay, this is from Bonnie on Danvers. Oh, okay. Bonnie and Danvers. You'll notice the technique I have of slicing through and then out the other side. Because if you don't, an awful lot, you cannot get it out because it gets caught on the corner.
Good technique.
It's an odd technique that I've had through years of opening mail. Smile, it's your birthday. Okay, I'll do that. Whoops. Carlene, wishing you a special day with the things that bring you joy. Remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is not. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Spend this on whatever is needed for. Well, isn't that great? Okay. We will do that. You want to be holder? Holder?
Money, I'll hold money, yeah.
Holder?
Yeah.
And holder, anything over there. And then this is critical. You get this one too, and you got to cut out the address.
Oh, okay.
And then that goes in the blue cup, which is right here.
Okey-dokey.
I don't know why, but that's what we have to do. That's what we're told to do here. Here we go. Oh, one at a time. And this is Jan. See, you go out the other side. See that technique? Look at that. See? And then you go, boom.
Never fails.
All right.
Makes it a lot easier. And we already have her address, so I don't have to give you that. But I can give you this one. She sends $1 almost every day. In Los Angeles, it's illegal to bathe two babies in the same time in the same tub. Speaking of that, I ran into the Ipswich News, Ipswich channel on the television, and there's advertising something about forest bathing I cannot imagine what that is. Could you? Do you ever know it? Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Remind me to look that up online after.
Forest bathing.
Forest bathing. I don't know what's going to happen out. I mean, we're right on the forest here, so
Hey, could be interesting.
it could be interesting. Are you going to look it up?
I am. She'll tell us.
That's my very efficient daughter.
You've got to come show them your fascinator.
Confucius says. You got it?
Yep. Forest bathing. Here, I'll come read it with my fascinator.
Yeah. Do you want to
I'll
sit?
take seats with you.
Here, you can sit. You can
Oh,
sit.
thank you.
Oh, you can
Forest
sit.
bathing.
I'm usually here on alcohol all the time.
Forest bathing and forest therapy broadly means taking in all of one's senses, the forest atmosphere. Not simply a walk in the woods, it's the conscious and contemplative practice of being immersed in the sights, sounds, and smells of the forest.
No water involved.
No water involved.
Interesting.
Just sensory.
No soap, no nothing like that.
As dirty as you were when you
Okay,
went
so
in,
that's what this psychiatrist or whatever he is, I shouldn't say that, nice guy. They're starting this operation out here on Goldy Hill, we're going to call it, with veterans. And he is talking, he's basically talking like that, and I just didn't know it had an official name.
It does.
That's what the teepee is up. I put up the teepee
Yeah,
thing there, the frame at least.
So it says subjects who had participated in forest bathing showed increased levels of vigor and reduced levels of anxiety, anger, and depression. These findings suggest that habitual forest bathing may help lower the risk for psychosocial stress-related diseases.
That would be good.
Wow. Let's hit the forest.
You know.
Great.
That was quick, everybody knows.
Everyone loves your.
Okay,
Oh,
that's interesting.
some people comment.
Yes, and on Facebook. If you go to Goldy's Farm, you can see all the comments. If you want to.
Confucius
Everyone
says,
hi to you.
you have not yet begun to procrastinate.
I can go back. Oh yeah, no, they just said hi.
What is
Sorry,
it?
they were just saying hi to.
Oh,
I apologize. Keep going.
okay, you done?
I'm done.
Okay. Alabama state codes allows 5 minutes for one to vote.
Wow.
That's not very nice. Let me try that again. I think that's what this symbol says. Alabama state codes allows only 5 minutes for one to vote. I don't think I approve of that one.
They must do a lot of straight party voting then. Good Lord.
Takes me that long to read the damn thing.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not very long.
Okay.
Long.
We don't need that because we have her address. Oh. And this one is Elaine Clark, also from Danvers. See that technique there? You got it?
Flawless.
Learn something new every day, don't you?
I'm taking that one home with me, absolutely.
You know how to open something and you can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that fixes that problem. You want to look in the envelope, make sure there's nothing in there that I didn't
And do you have
say.
her address already in your...
No, you need her
Okay,
address.
very good.
Oh, look at this. Happy birthday. Much happiness and peace wished for you today and through the year ahead. Much appreciation and admiration for Elaine Clark. Isn't that lovely? Happy birthday. I gotta figure out what it is here now.
Looks like a gift card.
I don't understand it here yet. I'm trying to figure it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There. Oh, I see. Opens that way.
There you go.
Oh my, Amazon.
There you go.
An Amazon thing. I better save the directions. I have a problem with that if I save it. It doesn't have, okay. We gotta look up how to do that. That kind of thing goes in one special space, right over here. Someplace. Right in there. That's those cards. Cards.
It's a nice.
Oh my, there's a
Big
bunch of.
envelope.
Oh, there's more.
Yep.
Okay, and this is from. It's not right side up. It does. I don't know who it's from. To me. This takes different techniques. See? There we go. There we go. Oh, I see it.
Another card.
I don't think there's anything in the bottom there, but you better look. Isn't this fun? Carlene, wishing you the happiest birthday and thanking you for being such an inspiration. Marilyn, Silent Seattle, CP since 14. That's a long time. 9 years.
It's been a long time.
Wow.
Oh, good Lord.
Been lots
Okay.
to see in between now
I
and
know.
then.
Okay, well, we better give you that too. You got that part. And then this thing, I know because I have, somehow you've got to push it together. Hey, Gwen. Oh, there we go.
Those are really nice.
I know. I don't know if
They
I'm
are.
gonna start.
It's supposed to come out more. I can't make that work. Can you make that work? Like the other one there? See? This one is more three-dimensional.
Yeah. I'll work on it. Go on to the next
You work
one.
on it. I'll
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
using that.
That's your challenge of the day. Boil her up. Debbie. Madawan, Wisconsin, I don't know where. Where the hell? Oh, that's not right. It's got to be here. That's a tough envelope.
Maybe they got some good spit.
Maybe.
You're going to get this. You ready?
Precious
I'm going to
inside.
give
Yeah,
that
it
to
must
you.
be maybe, huh?
Hand it to you. There you go.
That's hard to.
Happy birthday. Count your guardian. Count your garden by the flowers, never by the leaves that fall. Oh my word. It's very symbolic here. Never by the leaves that fall. Count your days by the golden hours. Don't remember the clouds at all. Count the nights by the stars, not the shadows. And count your life by the smiles, not the tears. And with joy on every birthday, count your age by the friends, not the years. Isn't that cute? Huh, keep on keeping on. The challenges are many, and I admire you for hanging in there. Not many would tolerate all that you have had to do right now. Concentrate on what you can do and making a difference with the senior centers and so much more. Well, isn't that lovely? Huh, that's Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. That's Michigan. M.I. Okay. Uh-oh, I dropped something. There we go. Oh, this is a map location. This is the same project that you got to cut the other ones up for. You're going to put all that together somehow. I'm still a bit confused by all the name changes. So is everybody else.
Oh yeah.
You'll always be crazy acres to me. Site changes and the links, but I'm doing my best to keep up, even with Facebook saying I'm violating community guidelines and putting no in timeouts. Use this donation as best you see fit. intention is to Debbie. Thank you. Henny Penny. Thank you for all you do, especially visits to seniors and veteran centers. Okay, so I have to put this on the Henny Penny thing. So that has to go with that, sort of. Okay? You got all that. How are you doing with the flower department?
Crawl
Debbie.
as fast as she can.
I know. I probably
Spring
could do
City, Pennsylvania.
that. It can't be as easy as it looks.
I just fell out of it. That can't be good.
She will get it. I guarantee you she'll get it.
We'll make it work.
Maybe tomorrow.
Here's another one. How dogs celebrate birthdays. Rise, 8:30, wet nose the master. Go out and pee on the world. Make poopy. Sniff poopy. Seriously think about eating poopy.
Oh,
Eat funny looking bug instead. Throw up bug parts on the living room rug. Drink out of the magic wall. Well, my magic well. Picture of toilet. Sleep for 17 hours and start all over again. That's pretty cute.
sounds like a day to me.
It does.
That's pretty cute. That's Debbie Burnett. Silent CD since 2015. That's still a long time. Here, you can hold that one. And then this one. Oh, that picture of that one. That's one of my favorite pictures.
Stella. You can hear an owl.
See, sometimes they find little funny things in here. I gotta pay attention.
I'm just gonna tilt the camera so they can see the cards a little bit. Sorry. Just so they can see your thing. I can see it better.
There's a donkey picture. I don't understand that part. You see what you think of that part. And you can have that one to go with it.
Almost like a stamp.
Oh, here we go.
Stuff on this side now.
Life presents you with strange situations. Some very funny, some you cannot make up. That's true enough. Apparently I said that somewhere along the line. There's another piece. Ugh. This was a little bit easier when we had more light.
It is low. It truly is.
I know.
You know, the light
I
business
almost need
around
my
here is
glasses.
very
I
bad.
know.
Okay. I'm gonna solve that problem.
You what?
I'm gonna solve that problem.
Oh, are you?
I'll work on it right now, but I don't. Yeah, you need more light.
Yeah.
Oh, you just go ahead. That'd be all right.
I have ideas.
Oh, good. Well, you have ideas. This is from Sandy, Lynchburg, Virginia. That's a strange name for a town.
I don't think I want to think about how it got its name.
I know it.
Yeah.
Or why it's still that name. Better look inside the envelope always, because sometimes I miss things. Here's some more. Carlene, I hope you have a great birthday. I watch Goldy's Farm daily. Enjoy seeing everyone there. The house dogs seem to like their new home. I think they do. It seems like you do also. I do. Looking forward to seeing all the donkeys this week. The donkey walk should be a lot of fun. Tell Elizabeth I hope she feels better soon. and tell Janine she's doing a great job. Of course, Carly is wonderful. You got that one?
Thank you. That was nice.
Give the house dogs a big hug for me, especially Sizzle. Where did you get
Put the
that?
light right here for just right
How
now.
did you get that?
I found it.
And I must have,
Does that help?
obviously not.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, where have
Haven't
you
gone
been
that
all
far.
my life?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I know, obviously. None
I
of
can
us have
see it
looked
now.
Too far. Oh, we haven't.
Oh,
That's a birthday present from you. That's what it says right there.
we'll move it
Sandy
later.
from Virginia. There you go.
And Nick went in there the other day. I can't see anything. It's so dark in here. I'm in there with a flashlight. Oh, funny.
Susan, Orlando, Florida.
That would have done us good. It is pretty dark in my house. It's dark.
There you go. That we need to
Ma'am?
cut that one out too. We need to cut them all out. Then they can't complain.
So far we have.
Here you go. These go over to you. My heartfelt wishes for a very happy birthday. Here is $1 for every year of your wonderful life.
Wow.
Oh,
Please use it to treat yourself and your dogs to something special. That would be a butterscotch sundae.
this would be a lot of butterscotch Sundays.
Birthday is just the first day of another journey around the sun. Enjoy the trip. Well, isn't that author unknown? She says. That's from Susan. Isn't that's kind of interesting. We can have that one. Oh, but there's still more. Glenda, Allen Park, Michigan. That's a couple from Michigan. You know, I haven't heard from Delaware lately. We
Well,
used
it's
to
a
have
tiny place.
a couple people in Delaware. Oh my. There's a picture. Whoop. Is that a lot of candles or is your cake on fire? Happy birthday. Grandma Glenda. Well, thank you, Grandma Glenda. Here you go. Did you get my opening of an envelope technique? How you have to go through the far side? You know that part?
Yeah.
Did you know that already?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Because I sat here and watched you do that
You
before.
taught her.
How did you do?
Oh, okay. I thought it was being brilliant. The world's
She did.
better with you in it. Happy birthday. Wasn't that wonderful? Thank you.
There we go.
Carlene, we need more people like you. Oh, there's another one.
Is that nice? Hi.
At GW.
Yeah. Are you
One of them, I think there's 3 or 4 Nancy's, but I'm the one from Texas.
Okay, perfect, because I was like one person short of what I need for tomorrow.
Oh, they're wonderful.
And I was like, who have I not already called upon? I'm like, wait, there's a Goldy warrior
Put me
coming
to
from
work.
someplace. It's a very important job, because there's one intersection where things are gonna be coming from every direction. I have signage, but you know, nobody's gonna stop and read the
And
signs.
just in case, I brought a crossing guard vest.
Wow. Oh, you're
I
hired.
knew it'd come in handy somewhere.
Okay, so you
What
need,
is it?
yeah.
I'm gonna
And they
direct
just
some
pulled
traffic,
up.
and I have one
You
of
wanna
those
run down and grab
reflective
them? They
vests.
just pulled up.
Oh, did it? Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then do you want me to just?
Well, this
bring
is
that
from
picture,
Suzanne.
Once he's coming right back to grab oil to get the.
Thank you.
Stuff over there.
I don't know what, yeah, you're on Elizabeth's schedule. I don't even know what you guys.
I did that.
Do you
Okay.
want me to, who just pulled up?
The Brad and Amber?
I just send them up here?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
we'll go off.
Because I'd like to have one.
Yeah.
Did they get over where they were supposed to go?
Yeah, they just pulled up behind me, so she's gonna run down and get them.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
What
Okay.
a long day.
Long day. Long ride in the rain?
I didn't, well, when I looked at my phone this morning, it said it wasn't raining. Thank God those markers you got me were not, they were not,
Yep, whatever.
they're waterproof. But what happened was I made a bunch of arrows, and I cut all the arrows, and I had all the arrows, but then I didn't have enough, so I started making arrows in the rain with a magic marker.
Oh, brilliant.
And then trying to dry them in the rain so that,
And then when you screw them to a tree, or?
yeah, we screwed them to a tree, and I also have like streamers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But, and, because the course starts on Winthrop Street, because we have the veterans over at, Winthrop's, the Winthrop estate that wanna see this, I've rerouted, so we go down here, go, down Winthrop Street, we turn into Turner Hill, we do a loop around where they're having the veterans breakfast.
Oh,
We do a loop around them, a big loop around them, it's, you know, it's, and then we come back, and then we go back over, and then we come back out onto Winthrop Street, that's where the crossing. And then you go and you do a big loop through Bradley Palmer, and then you come
how
back,
did you get across the river?
there's a bridge there. And
The
I have
Winthrop Bridge?
the Winthrop Bridge, yes.
Because the other bridge is out, isn't it?
Right, so you're going over, when you turn into the Turner Hill driveway,
Yeah, okay.
you go over that bridge. I have Elizabeth and her husband placed there for helpers for the bridge. I know Brad's donkeys will go over them, but our donkeys are going to be like, no. So Elizabeth and will be pushing donkeys over the bridge, and then so they come back through Bradley Palmer. They do a loop through Bradley Palmer. Now there's some donkeys that are doing 3 miles, and other donkeys doing 12. So the 3 miles go back over here, and they go this way. The 12 miles go loop around the Bradley Palmer, come back, go into the back through Turner Hill, back over the bridge, and then take immediate right, and then go all the way down it's a beautiful course. It runs all around the back of the estate, right along the river, down by the footbridge. The footbridge.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
That's
then
a 12-mile route?
That's a 12-mile.
Wait, a footbridge?
There's
In
a
Ipswich?
No, yeah, well, along the Ipswich River, there's a footbridge there, or in the back of
The Winthrops.
the Winthrop estate.
It's
Yeah.
been there for 30 years.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, you did. It's
Oh.
so, yeah, it's been there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only remember walking through the water trying to get the guy out that was stuck in the water.
No,
Yeah,
well,
there's a
that's,
footbridge.
it's near the
It's
rail
near that, yeah.
crossing that,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you wouldn't know, I mean, it's like a hanging bridge, I mean, you can get it, it's on wires and
but
little boards.
it's really overgrown.
You
right?
can still, no, I actually have played on it recently.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you rode a horse over it?
No, it's not that kind
It's a footbridge, like, it's on wires, and it's just like
So
two
how are they
planks.
going to get donkeys over it?
Oh, no, we're just going by it this way, we're not gonna go,
So you can see it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can see
okay.
it. And so you go there, and then you go 30-acre field around all the way up. Then you come up onto Mill Road, go about 100 yards, then go back in and around by Ann's house. And then we go back up, and we're going down the house driveway. And then the veterans will be aligned along the house driveway again. And then we zigzag and we get all the way back to Winthrop Street.
Do you have a Cooper scooper for the?
That's a good question.
Because it would seem, you're about to volunteer me for the job, right? No, but it would seem like if you're using.
I'm glad I got my assignment already. So.
Oh, no, wait,
But,
she's waiting for hers.
Yeah, I know, this is a big surprise, but it seems like somebody should at least sweep.
Yeah,
after
well,
the
I
last
have to go,
donkey.
after the race, I have to go around and take down all the signage.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be doing that, but you're right, I'll bring something to scoop that, I didn't even think about that. So your assignment, Gwen, is, I have an assistant for you, her name's Lisa, she's super efficient. And you are gonna be doing, you get there 7:30 in the morning, between you and Lisa, you're directing traffic and checking people in. Not gonna be a lot of runners. Well, Amber has a list, and Elizabeth has a list, just check off. Not really all that much.
It's complicated.
No, it's not. It's not. Don't worry. You've got Lisa.
Okay.
You got Lisa. Lisa's super efficient, and so you'll be at a table. Everybody gets a shirt. Yeah, you got 2 people to manage that job. That's good. And then so cars will come in, and they'll park along either side of Winthrop Street, facing this way. So everybody, Winthrop Street, the parking is available until 8:30, and then after 8:30, nobody else can park on Winthrop Street. If they come, they've got to park along
and they got to park around Highland. So then at 8:30, Lisa takes over that job, and you come and you get Arthur.
Okay.
So you're going on the mile race with Arthur.
How many miles am I doing?
It's about a mile, maybe 2.
I might even run that.
No, you won't.
No, she got
If you want to run, you may.
Oh, okay.
Arthur's gone on a few donkey walks. He's only 2 years old. He's the big one.
Okay.
And he's always the slowest.
Okay.
But I think that someday he's going to wake up and just gallop away. So
I hope it's not tomorrow then.
what? I hope it is. Yeah, I hope he's good tomorrow. So
Okay.
that's why I gave him to you.
All right, that's
He
fine.
might misbehave, and just let him go. We'll get him later.
All right.
So then Lisa will start the timer. And so she will. Hello, come on in.
Looking for Janine. I wasn't
Come
sure
in.
where I was headed. Or...
Yes.
Oh, come in.
My mother's.
Stop it.
This is the cabin. Come on
Where's
in.
the rest of you?
Yes.
I don't know.
How's it?
Oh, they're down there. They're down in the barn.
Oh, is that where everybody
Yes.
is?
Well, we're doing mail calls. Do you want
Stop
to
it.
come over here? There's doing a mail call.
Nothing
See that?
high.
Look
Who am I saying hi to?
all those people in there. This is David. He's running the
12 mile.
12 mile. Yeah.
Exactly. Team Olivia.
Yeah. So.
Well, are you with the donkey people, or are you with?
No. He's,
Where'd you come from?
I came from down the road. I drove in. I'm in Salem with all the witches.
yeah.
With the who?
The witches.
But you're a team Olivia.
I live in Salem, but I am Team Olivia.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
And we got the shirts.
Oh, okay.
yes. So
Here we go.
Okay.
And here comes him. Yes. So.
Oh, don't wipe your feet.
people come in everywhere.
Yeah.
So this is live.
This is-
Donkeyland.
Donkeyland. Yeah.
Donkeyland.
And David, this is your not your first one.
Second run.
You're not wiping your feet, are you?
No, I switched.
And I run in Boston Marathon as
Well,
well. Yes.
I switched.
come in.
Oh, we have quite the crew.
Okay.
No guy.
No.
Do you want to sit next to
I
Jimmy?
have to get a big show.
Julie is really lucky early.
Oh, okay. Gwen, do you want to watch it?
He'll be nice when we have
Does he like you? No.
Maybe he'll love
I made it.
Had to go out there. Hardest part of the job.
I don't know as I could.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got up this morning and I didn't realize. I looked at my phone. It said it wasn't going to rain, and then I went outside and I'm like,
It's raining.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's where
yeah.
it's at.
And so this is my mother's cabin.
Nice.
And,
What's up, Brad?
it used to be my
Good, man.
David.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Put it
Hello.
on camera.
All the way here.
I think so.
Hey, you remember Benjamin?
Yeah, Benjamin, hi,
Yeah.
David.
You have to come on in.
Yeah,
A
so
bunch of years ago.
come on in here and
You ran like.
You get to pick which dog you'd like to
So
sit
I'm
with.
fascinated. What's going on here? You
these
making
are,
here?
these are ropes
So-
for leading donkeys. So
Wow.
the kids
Yeah,
can
yeah.
with their
You were-
hands.
So you put these
Yeah,
together?
yeah.
My mother
I was
makes
a little younger
No
than
Yeah.
you.
way.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Wow,
We're
look at-
planning on
Kind of a
sitting
new
here with
customer.
a few of these and a couple
Oh.
extra
I know,
donkeys.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Bob,
what's the material?
I take special orders all the
Is it
time.
cotton?
Yeah.
What is this, Mom?
It's
What
not
kind of-
He
cotton.
runs our
Cotton.
Yukons.
It is cotton?
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
cotton.
We write.
Really?
100%
He's from
cotton.
this area, like New York.
That's pretty
cool.
New York.
Yeah, so
And you
we
can
want-
dye it.
He's all familiar with
Ropes
this, so he's
that,
super excited about it.
'cause-
How strong are those hands if you're working on these
And then
things?
he has
Well,
Sugar
they-
Ray.
How strong are those hands of yours if you're working on those things?
Yeah. No, the only dog that's not really big, she's
Okay.
sitting next to each
Okay.
other.
Racing family.
Everybody else
Like,
is good to go, huh?
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
still, we have Sugar Ray.
You guys eye on me.
I wish I could.
I saw it when I came
But
in.
he goes to stay there, he's just like,
So, yeah, I
no.
mean,
Right.
Yeah.
My big
Yeah.
red boy.
So we're just going over
He's
the,
been really awesome this year.
Really?
Yes.
The
Just a
course,
quick
and
runner.
the logistics,
All right.
and everything
He's
else,
big.
so
Yeah,
we've
he's
got
big.
so
Like how
many
big?
different
Well,
moving
he's not
parts.
a mammoth,
How many
but
people?
he's a big standard.
So
But,
we
he,
got
but
12.
he's got the same
'Cause
size as
I
my
had
Cheeto.
someone call me,
Okay.
So, nice.
that I gotta check
Like
my
all these
out.
names.
So I think
I
we're under
know.
A
control.
bunch of years
Let's
ago.
get her into the conversation here.
Well, he's the
Amber, we're talking racing now,
Oh,
so.
yes.
Oh, here we
You
go.
don't mind, David?
Oh,
Sorry.
so
Yeah.
let's,
Jump
you know
right
what,
in.
we have these people on the,
Oh,
we're
hi.
watching the Facebook Live. We do this
Nice.
every night. It's called Mail Call.
Oh, okay.
And why don't you guys talk
Which
a
we're
little bit
late
about, sit, be
All right,
comfortable.
have a
Okay.
seat.
Talk a little bit about,
You do it.
What do we have here?
yeah, so we have,
That's Marty.
I'm going to turn this around so I can see.
There you go.
She doesn't
There
seem
you
to really
go.
get it to
There we go.
together.
Okay, I got it. So you guys are the Colorado. So my mother does a mail call every Monday through Friday at 5:00 with followers of Goldy's Farm. This is Goldy's Farm. It's a farm that's in transition from one, like, first of all, my mother's moving out of that house, she's moving in this house, somebody else is moving in this house. We have a whole another organization down there, so there's a lot of moving parts. But we primarily are, and my mother goes to nursing homes with her Great Danes. Carly went the other day with her chicken. We bring some of the donkeys to nursing homes and senior centers. And then we're moving towards a veteran retreat here. This eventually will become a veteran retreat. And you're going to be running with some veterans tomorrow. So everyone's really excited. I got Dave there in the, down at the end. And so we've been talking about you guys for with this population of people for a while. So you're like the guy.
Introductions. My name is Brad Wan. This is my wife Amber. Our son Benjamin Wan. We're from Colorado, and we just made the trek out here. It's about 2,000 miles. It took us about 3 days. And we got a 28-foot long stock trailer with a 1-ton diesel dually, and we just pulled straight on down the highway. And
23 donkeys.
23 donkeys.
Oh, God.
So it had a blast. It was a lot of fun. So we always say that in burro racing is getting there is half the battle. So
The race starts way before the gun goes off at the start line.
yeah, traditionally burro racing didn't have registration prior to. And that's hard for a lot of people to get their brain around. You got these ultra runners that people are wanting to sign up, you know, in May for a July race, and we're like, well, hold on, let us get our stuff together. We gotta make sure we have donkeys that are ready to go and lined up for you, and so on and so forth. And so burro racing always had registration on the same day as the race, because a lot of times you'd wake up to bad axles, broken, flat tires. Life is very unusual. It throws you all kinds of curveballs.
For donkey people.
That's
It's
right.
a race for donkey
you
people.
never know.
So
maybe your
yeah,
burro just will not
get on the trailer.
get in the trailer, and your day is over before
Yeah.
it even started.
Yeah.
So that's part of it. But we pretty much load like a clown car. We tell them to go home, and they all just pile in the trailer until they prove us wrong.
Right.
So, but we have an organization called Redonkey This Ranch ourselves. It's a nonprofit. I'll let Amber tell you a little bit about it and what we do.
Yeah, so I grew up with donkeys. Brad grew up in the racehorse kind of realm with his dad and doing equine. So we had started racing over 15 years ago. My dad and I kind of started. It was just a bucket list thing, and we were going to do one race, and then it became 3 races that year, and here we are 15 years later. So, and then our family continued to do it, and we have 3 girls as well. So they've all raced with us, and Benjamin's still racing with us and training burros. And so we actually found that, and I know we teamed up with you, Janine, years ago with Team Olivia and the Equine Rescue Network to. It was your idea to send us some kill-pin rescued burros so that we could rehabilitate them and train them to be racing burros. And through that process, we were using our really gentle herd to kind of train these feral and scared burros. And within 3 weeks, we just kind of found, we just kind of, I think we just adapted to reading what the donkeys needed or what they could handle. We didn't really follow a book or anything like that, and we just were like, hey, let's try this today, or so we would throw out some bells one day, or feed them on trash bags, and different things that kind of desensitize. And one day we'd be holding their halter and just going around the pen with bikes and stuff. So then by 3 weeks we had them on a trail, following our easygoing donkeys, and then as they would kind of be reactive, they'd look at those donkeys ahead and be like, oh my gosh, like I'm not going to be scared now because we're following this donkey that's not scared. And so they were rehabilitated really fast. So through that process, we've helped a lot of burros, found really great homes, and we've done that several times with you, Janine, and which has been great. We probably need to start it up again soon. But so we eventually did our nonprofit as well. My parents have a herd of burros, and Bill, our really good friend, and so we know that as they're aging too, we want to make sure that we have a soft place for all those burros to land, should they need a home and whatnot, for us to take care of. So, it's just kind of been a labor of love.
Talk a little bit about the sport of pack burro racing, because a lot of people don't even.
Yeah, so pack burro racing in general, I mean, it, like I said, it really has been therapeutic for a lot of donkeys. Some people say, oh, my donkey is stuck in a pen. There's no way we could get it out. It will never walk. We hear that all the time. And it's not true. Now, donkeys aren't, naturally get barn sour and they don't want to leave their home. But if you can get them used to like getting in a trailer and maybe
Yeah.
getting them away, letting them walk back home, even if it's just a couple blocks away, doing those kind of activities, once you get used to it, they do eventually just hop in the trailer because they want to go do things and they are curious. Like ours landing here today, I mean, they weren't all like scared, like, oh my gosh, where are we? They were like, whoa, look at it, it's a new place, right? Like, they just really get used to seeing and exploring new places. Like, I have a feeling I will be shocked tomorrow if anyone's like super scared of the new surroundings, because
Yeah.
I think sometimes they get a little bit more exuberant over like new place, like, oh yeah, so
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're gonna run well tomorrow, and they like this weather too, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, pack row racing, Brad, can you talk about that, but as far as it's starting in Colorado?
So pack roll racing started in 1949. The legend is that two miners were in a bar and they said, my ass is faster than yours, and struck a line on the street and took off, slapped leather out of town to see who had the fastest burro. The truth is burro racing as a sport was created to bring revenue to small towns, and so its job was that as the mining towns were dwindling and dying down, there wasn't really anything for the town to do. It was literally down to maybe 150 people left in town. But they can swell these towns up to have 700, 800 people like Fairplay, up to 15,000 to 20,000 people in one weekend. So it's pretty massive. It's 40% of their town's revenue in 1 year comes to town in one weekend.
Whoa,
So it's
whoa.
really, really a big deal.
And how long are those races?
So Fairplay is a 29-mile race, and they can be as short as 5. We have approximately 13 races in Colorado now.
Yeah.
It's getting up
Right.
there. So we recently put in a brand new race in Rawlinsville, and as Amber says, the burros have never been on this course before. Rawlinsville, Colorado is this little place over by Moffett Tunnel. Moffett Tunnel is a railroad that got us to the west. Okay, so it's a lot of history in that little area. Burros were instrumental, and everything we do has to do with burro history. And so the burros were instrumental in getting that tunnel dug, and getting everything through and out the other side. So before, it used to be a giant toll road over the top of the mountain. And burros and mules were used to pack all the gear back and forth, and that went on for over 50 years before they finished the tunnel. So it's pretty amazing to watch it all go, or to read the history and see how it all was all done during the time. But pack roll racing is not out ride the burro. We run next to them. And the history of the sport is, in 1951, the first woman to ever run a marathon was with a burro. And so, and she could have brought up to 100 people before the Boston ever had their first woman in a marathon. So if you think about that, women have been running at high altitude marathons since 1951. And that's pretty amazing. So burro racing is pretty cool in that historical moment. Burro racing is the only sport that's indigenous to Colorado. And we, in 2012, we took it to the Capitol and we made it the state sport of Colorado.
Whoa.
So we put people in the Hall of Fame.
It's in the airport.
Yeah, it's in the airport. We have room monument stuff in the airport. It's
And the
really cool.
booklet at the Capitol, so
Yeah.
with the state bird and flower, pack row racing's in that booklet.
So we were able to get them to, we got the politicians to agree on one thing in 2012, and that is to make burro racing the Colorado summer heritage sport. And so that was a really, really great thing that the legislators did. I was sitting in a meeting with Governor Hickenlooper, and he was like, no, Mr. Vaughn, we're going to have cycling is going to be the state sport. And I was like, well, Governor, with all due respect, I don't need you to make pack roll racing the state sport. So we immediately went to work. We made it a resolution, processed it behind the scenes, had it passed through the House and the Senate, which passed overwhelmingly in our favor, and we just bypassed the governor. and we outsmarted cycling, so which was a great thing. And it's worked really well for Colorado. They use it in all kinds of stuff. We recently just did a commercial with one of our BLM donkeys, Bureau of Land Management. Yeah, the Colorado Lottery, and he did a commercial, and it was really, really cool. So our donkeys are getting out there. It's amazing where our animals take us, and we're just blessed to have them. But burro racing is super special. We'd like to see it in as many states as possible. So
Yep.
that's one of the reasons we're here.
You drove 2,000 miles. Yeah, yeah,
Through it.
yeah.
Well, we show up on all kinds of places.
So Ben, you're running tomorrow?
Yes and no.
Kind of like
That's
me.
kind of like me.
He,
Yeah.
he's
We may
willing,
have extra
he's willing,
donkeys.
he's willing to let someone run his borough if there's enough people that need to run. But if for a donkey not to sit out really. So,
Okay. I mean, I can give you a bad donkey if you want to run with. I've got donkeys that'll go 12 miles if you can hold it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're still working on our list, so that's fantastic.
Same here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. It'll be a beautiful run tomorrow, even if it rains. I think it's supposed to stop raining, from what my phone says, early in the morning, and then it'll just be a nice cloudy day for us, which is all fantastic. And then on Sunday, I'm hoping that we can all load up and run down the Charles. And the people that are watch this have all put together a jail fund if we get arrested.
Oh.
So you guys won't, because you'll run way faster than us.
We'll see. We're finally not at 13,000 feet, so being at sea level
Yeah.
is a big benefit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was funny because I trained in 2012 training in the mountains. I was in much better shape than I am now, but we had a race in Texas. I've been running and training in the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
So we had a race down in Fort Davis, Texas. I ended up winning the darn thing. I outran some of the legends like Curtis Emery and Bill Lee. I mean, I ran these guys that have been world champions and Triple Crown winners and stuff like that. It's just we came off that mountain and we all just had wings. It's just incredible.
Well, it works the opposite when I go up to Colorado and try to run. Oh, all right. So I think, do we have any questions for, I'm having a hard time reading this because I don't have my glasses on. All right. Oh, no, because I have my contacts in. All right, so we have 23 donkeys, and we've got runners. We've got a backfill of goats, too, that we're going to be using on the back end, because we have a mile race, a 3-mile race, and then the 12-mile race. And there's signage, hopefully, that has us going gets everyone going in the right direction, and it'll be super fun. So, okay, so I think that's probably a wrap. Does anyone have any? I can't see the questions anyway.
I'm
So
watching over your shoulder. I haven't seen anything.
they're just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So
Here, do these help?
no, because that's fine. That's fine. All right, so it's Friday afternoon, everyone. We're going to be going live tomorrow. There'll be someone going live on our feed probably around 9:00. Maybe you could do that for the race start. If we get, I've tested on Winthrop Street. There is there's 3 bars on Winthrop Street. So we're going to try to do a live feed for the race.
Where on Winthrop Street does it start?
It is on. It's like Winthrop Street only has one address on it. It's 1 Winthrop Street. After that, it's about 100 yards down once you turn onto Winthrop Street. It's a dirt road.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
is it if you start from Holly's side?
Oh yeah, if you start, it's on the other end. If you start from Holly's
Right,
side,
got
yeah,
it, got it.
yeah. So you have a bunch of mail that still needs to be opened. Can we?
I opened it.
Oh, you opened it. They say
Just
that.
open the packages.
I got 2 packages.
Yeah. So I think that in the essence of time, okay. Did the lights in the barn get fixed? That was one question because all the donkeys. People want to see the donkeys.
Oh, got it.
It was off and running.
Okay, so I'll have to go take a look at the lights. All right, so I'm going to leave this camera with you, Gwen, and go down and check the lights. We'll all walk down to the barn and then
Yeah.
come up and have a little
Well,
dinner.
you think it's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you hold on to that.
Are you coming back?
Yeah, we're coming back. We're coming back to eat. So we're just going to walk down. I'll check the lights, they'll check the donkeys, and then we're coming back to
People
eat.
send me it's frozen, and there's very beautiful things in there usually.
Yeah.
Let me open it right now. Let me open it right
Yes, there's people waiting for you to open it.
It's a must.
now. There are.
Like people keep saying one of the packages is a cake. Where's the cake?
You guys made it over to Missy's, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
Carlene
don't
White
know.
is Sunday. So this
I may need help then.
Right.
Oh, this
And Brad's birthday's next week.
Oh, what is Sunday?
is gold. They put out by an outfit called Gold Belly, and they
Yeah, they send us
send amazing things.
and stuff.
Gwen,
I can't do both.
somebody do something here. There we go. I got this one. Okay, you got that.
I got this.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's get one at a time.
Okay.
One at a time. Put this one over here. What are we gonna have it in the?
Have a look-see.
Yeah, now what do we do?
Oh, God, it's like 20.
Careful with that. Let's see what this is.
Oh, is that?
These are quite the doggy.
Read important prep and storage info.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those, this is a cake that is a cake, that's good.
Well, I've got two. The other one's the same thing.
Oh, well, we've got a long weekend, we're gonna need all the cakes we can
That's
get.
right. I'm not figuring out how to open it.
Is this childproof?
No, but I can get.
I know you can find out how to
I might
open it.
actually
Wait a minute, there we
Yeah,
go.
so it goes right there. I think our pumps right here.
With Piper, I might switch her for Piper, because Piper can do 12 miles.
Okay.
And I think that Joanna is a
There
little
we
bit
go.
slower.
Okay.
Now that I have running with Root.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Glad.
Yeah.
I have a donkey that,
Okay, you
is,
take that. There we go. There we go. Look at that.
whoa,
Whoa.
That's beautiful.
That's one. I got another one in here.
if somebody runs it, I want to figure 3 but if you have someone that wants to run
Would
12.
somebody
I
please
believe
take this
there's-
away so I get the
I
next
believe there's
one?
candles in that box.
Yeah, just put the cake, just put it right here, and we'll worry about it after, but.
You got a runner named
All right, so start the box.
Yep, another
Yeah.
one.
Okay, got it.
If you're handy to have around.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Well, you know, my mom said if you can't be handsome, you should at least be handy. So,
Enzo is awesome.
There you go.
But he's a mule.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
And you're like, wait, there are mules in this? I'm like, no.
Yeah, he wants to like
Oh,
really
good.
run.
Yeah.
So he is fast. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
A mule would totally be faster.
Yeah, but he's running.
Oh,
Never run with a
yeah.
donkey. He doesn't have any donkey experience.
fair enough.
so well, we get dragged
Might need a knife there too.
Yeah.
So, got those.
It's got that sticky tape there. Have a hell go at it.
Got him gelded about a month ago,
Yeah.
and they're running with my son.
Oh, nice.
They're running as a pack. And I'm like,
Oh,
just
wow.
keep them in the back.
I think it's more than
But they're
cake.
really good runners. Oh!
I'd say pie.
I separated them.
Wow, look at this cake.
Oh,
Pie company.
wow. Oh.
There you
Cake
go.
and pie.
What about just one?
The only other thing you need in
Oh,
there.
boy.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Look at that.
Look at that. What is it?
Yummy.
What's it say? It's fresh.
I don't even need a plate. Just
Can you read it?
a knife
Yeah, I
just to
can't
scoop
see
it up.
Number
set it in my
one,
hand,
super
let
pie.
the dogs lick it clean.
It's a super pie.
I know, he is just
No, it's gonna, if we look somewhere, it's gonna have a name of what it is.
two big
I
cats.
wonder if they're
I
both the
think it-
same.
Is it all these things on the picture?
Oh, look, here we go.
Ooh.
That looks like cherry.
It's like blueberry,
Or blueberry.
right here.
Well, that looks delicious.
The first time I drew
That looks like
Yeah, apple crumb.
Oh.
Yeah.
So maybe we should put the apple in now.
There we go.
Put
The
the
horse farms like.
and then the cake tomorrow.
But it's a dog
That thing
farm.
out
You
here.
see like roving cats of like great Danes, and you're like,
Okay, so here you go. That's
what's going on
There's
here?
dessert.
There it is.
Yeah.
You gotta clean your plate before you get it.
I had a feeling it might ruin my girlish figure, you know. My belly button's rubbing on my backbone waiting for dinner. But I'm happy to help you start the dessert.
Oh, I would help too.
Oh, someone's,
Yeah, like hand over fist on that one.
someone said this is 4-berry and this is apple.
Excellent.
Okay.
4 berries for me and 1 apple for you.
Okay, so now you wanna go to the barn.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the barn. Elizabeth is. Will you text Elizabeth to make sure she's on her way here? I don't know what happened to Elizabeth.
And how long are you gonna be in the barn?
Just I don't know, 20 minutes, and Gwen maybe.
And then you're coming back here for supper.
Yeah, we're all gonna eat in about 20 minutes.
Got it?
Sound like a
Got it?
And dessert.
and I
We
guess
got it.
dessert. Yeah.
We got it.
Anything I can do? If it's heavy work, I'll leave Amber.
Yeah.
I'm done.
He's gonna like sharpen the knife and
Yeah.
make sure everything's
Any
right.
boxes moved, that's her job.
I guess we're under control.
Okay.
We all set?
We saw, what's her dog's name?
Oh,
I forgot.
yeah. No, that's Willa.
Willa, oh my
That's right.
goodness, but yeah, she's not this big, but oh my goodness,
She's a puppy still.
oh my goodness, she told us, yeah. She's
That's a nice
beautiful.
house.
What do you have here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of the razor, right?
And she stays
How
with
old
me
is
all
this one?
winter in Aiken,
It's just so unusual.
so.
It just keeps from slipping out of your hand,
Yeah,
or
they send it to me.
Um,
These people, they send me things, everything.
you deserve it.
No, that's, he is bad. You are bad. You're not supposed to do that.
What did you do?
I just want.
Yeah.
David didn't get the memo.
Yeah, I didn't get the memo. Leave that gray dog alone.
The gray dog is men
This
men
one's
far
good.
away.
She's good. You can pat her. This is his
That's the mama, right?
You can pat that one.
And this is
Well,
the one.
he is awesome.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
Larky.
Barky.
Pat.
Larky has a,
And what's his name?
this is,
Old man.
Jiminy.
111
They're
children.
brothers, right?
Nancy, I don't see another box.
Okay.
But he gets a, he doesn't like. Nancy wants to know if there's another box. Yeah, so he just.
I don't see it.
No, I
Needs
he
to
used to
get
bark
squared
at
up
that
over there with that
too.
rope.
Oh, yeah.
It goes up the stairs.
Is there supposed to be another box?
Nancy just said, Gwen, is there another box? I don't see one.
I don't see another box.
Yeah, and these I will look for it though.
He just lies at my mother's feet.
I'll go down to the
Yeah.
hut and see if I see anything.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay, so, oh, is it my phone? I was wondering where it went.
Yeah, these are
All right, are we done or?
work.
Yep.
What's this?
I was gonna call
We are done?
Done? Everyone's leaving.
Ready to go?
Bye-bye.
All right, move the
Walk into the barn.
Welcome to the barn.
Okay, Elizabeth should be here in a few minutes. All right.
How's my hair? Good? Ready to go?
Ideal.
I don't know. I was checking mine on the way out too. Yeah.
I can't grow it on my head anymore,
Oh
so.
my gosh.
We have to figure out what to do for dinner
Should grow everywhere
tonight.
else.
We got the clam chowder.
That is the truth, huh? I don't know how. I don't know. I definitely did not
Stuff
say
for
that I was
breakfast,
gonna be
and
okay.
bagels and cream cheese and stuff like
That
that.
sounds kind of.
Okay, you guys are in charge of, maybe I'm gonna ask Olaf, maybe we can all have dinner over there as a sit down.
I thought you were getting rid of that.
That's the, okay, what, so anyway, are we done? We got to turn off.
We're done.
All right, I'm going to turn off everything. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.